Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Everyday Black Men Podcast, a podcast for authentic black male thoughts. This podcast, we are joined by not only DJ All Might, but also both Tatiana and the Black Libertarian from the Taboo Truth Podcast. We are going to go in on music, on a lot of different topics, some of your favorite Vine stars. Maybe this podcast will be a little too young for you. Maybe it'll make you feel like you're right at home and you're old. But in any case, this podcast has a little bit of everything. And without further ado, let's start the show. Jesus, Craig, you late as hell. Like, nigga, you okay, all right. It is recording, so whatever. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Everyday Black Men Podcast. We have two special guests. First and foremost, we have DJ All Might, special guest. And we also have Tatiana from a podcast that everyone should be listening to. But I will let you plug Tatiana.
Hey, Tatiana.
Hey.
Hey.
You gotta plug your podcast.
Insert shameless ad plug here.
Exactly. This is insert tag. Go ahead, Tatiana. Floor is yours.
Hi, my name is Tatiana. I'm from Taboo Truth Podcast with Ro, aka an Angel.
No.
Recording.
Jump this nigga.
Craig, you mother.
Y'all was talking about Logan Paul. We was talking about where he came from.
Nate Robinson and Logan Paul.
Logan was. I remember him from Vine. When he was Paul. Yeah, was it like Logan Paul and then he became Jake Paul?
Oh, wait! You gotta tell people what Vine is because it's the fun.
Yeah, because they don't know
Vine was TikTok. It was the first TikTok, and then
because Vine. Ooh.
Yeah, Vine was the shit. That's where all these IG influencers came from King Batch to all of them. They was like 16-second videos.
I don't know if King Batch is really an
It was only
influencer
6
anymore.
It was 6. Damn, that's right. You're right. Instagram had that at first, but yeah, he did. All them, they were all like Daystorm and all them shit. They all came from.
Oh yeah, Daystorm's still relevant.
IG,
but King Batch fell off.
But
I mean, he still got Stay Puft commercials.
He fell off because he lost his following because he started doing the political shit during the Black Lives Matter stuff, and people start like disliking that. That's why he fell off in the sense of what we're talking about. But that's what
right here.
Logan Paul and he was on there too. And then when IG did its first Thanos move and took the videos, the Insta, it didn't have the stories, but it had it where we can do videos on IG. That's when all of them migrated over because it was offering 16 seconds, so they were able to do their skits in 16 seconds. And that's where Dude came from. And he started doing YouTube videos and pranks and stupid shit. And then, I mean, like Reed said, he was like white famous. And all of a sudden he started popping up when he started challenging niggas to fight.
Yeah, because he challenged, was he the one that challenged Justin Bieber or he challenged somebody else black?
He challenged somebody.
I think he challenged someone black first, failed, then tried Justin Bieber as a ridiculous thing. And Justin Bieber's like, nigga, why would I? Why would I even get on your level? Like, why would I do that?
Was it Justin Bieber?
Logan Paul, he hit challenged Floyd Mayweather.
He a damn fool.
Yeah, he did. He only challenges white black people that are smaller than him, though. Like he hasn't challenged even though professional athletes, he picks people that are small.
How tall is he?
He's like 6'4".
Oh.
He was a big dude, and he actually has trained as a fighter. Like he's been training and shit. It's just he ain't picking even fights. And then he knew the Floyd Mayweather shit wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah, he knew Floyd was gonna be like, nigga, you're not even in my tax bracket.
Right.
Like you're rich, but I'm like
rich.
I saw
whoa ho. Looks like R. Reed actually called it ahead of time. There will be a Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul fight. Looking forward to seeing the outcome of it.
I saw I posted on my IG that the purse for Tyson and Jones was $1 million, and Nate Robinson and white dude got $600 each. $600.
Yeah, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant.
600,000?
$600. Like what's possibly in all of our bank accounts right now.
Correct.
Hold on, 600,000?
$600. 600. That's it. Nothing.
They got from the pay-per-view though, right? They got money on the back.
No, that was the pay-per-view
they got
was for Tyson and Jones. That wasn't.
It's not just $600. It can't be.
It was $600. That was their purse.
$600, man. $600. Look it up right now. Well, you
The
can't.
only reason it was televised is because they had the Jones and Roy Jones. I mean, not Roy Jones, Tyson thing. Like they used that as an opportunity for the visibility. They've been talking about fighting for so long until this came along. And the only reason that Tyson and Roy Jones was the prolonged is because
They got
Tyson I
paid
think I can get money.
$600 or $100 per round if it went all the way. They're getting paid $100 per round or $600 when the fight was over. Period.
You got to do
Total.
something more. I want to fight
No. Logan Paul, again, remember, Logan Paul's
I'm
mostly
pretty
doing this
sure
for
they probably
clout.
got more than that.
That's the thing that he wants. But as far as the purse is being split between those two. And I mean, HBO ain't giving shit to these niggas more than they have to.
Was it HBO?
Well, I mean, it's pay-per-view, but it's basically HBO.
I wonder how many people watched it.
That is a better question because I can't think of anyone I know who actually paid for it.
Yeah, I was
But
about to say,
thank you,
it only
Tatiana.
matters if somebody paid for it, though, right?
Yeah, it only matters if somebody paid for it. It just matters more if somebody pays for it because most people don't watch fights after they already happen. But there's still some small amount of idiots who do. That sucks. Not as
That's the
much as
picture in the chat.
yeah, I saw that. I appreciate it.
I wonder how many people bought it fight. It was $50, but you know me, I was
50
using
as in 50.
yeah.
Yes.
But I'm a crack at them
Um,
streams if y'all know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm about to say, man.
I'm
I'm
a
about to
crack at
say,
them
bro.
streams.
I'm
I
about to
only
say,
bought
bro.
it because my uncle trained a fighter that had fought in that fight.
I ain't even know there was other fights.
Yeah, there
Jesus,
were other fights, man, and it was complete trash.
Yeah,
Yes.
But
we're not trying to
it,
shut that website I watched it at, but I gave y'all a hint. You know what I mean?
I watched it on
It
YouTube.
was on
exactly.
YouTube.
Yeah, it's on
Well,
YouTube, nigga.
Yeah, I saw it on YouTube.
Well, some influencers, dude that does the Oh Nah, what is it, Marcus Prime? He did it on his live, the Nate Robinson fight. He was on IG Live and showed it.
Wow.
Yeah, basically, them people with $50 that they want to throw away and burn in the pile were like, here, man, let's share the experience, and we appreciate y'all. Y'all are the real MVPs.
Y'all
Facts.
ever wonder what happened to these guys like after a while, like these little quote unquote social media stars, like that fat Star Wars guy? Well, that's white people. We're talking about the black ones.
Well,
What's that rapping guy who is undefeated?
I was
Superstar. What's his
I,
name?
I was about to say something about that actually. Like you talk about it. I mean, not the black ones, but the whole thing when you were saying they couldn't have got $600. These dudes don't even want money. They just want fucking. They get drunk off the goddamn attention.
Clout.
Like Logan Paul only wants views and shit, and I guess they get whatever sponsored dollars. I don't know where they get their money from outside of like,
Well, yeah, Logan Paul's still getting sponsorships. Like that's the
yeah,
thing that we're
like
not talking about. He's not like Jake. Jake fucked
no.
himself, but Logan is doing well. And this whole boxing thing that he has, and the fact that his supporters are still doing all of this stuff. I mean, Jake is just lucky that his brother still gives a shit because Logan should have left his ass behind a long time ago.
I mean, at least they're actually looking out for blood if that's the case.
I mean, no, he is looking out for blood because I would have told that nigga, look, man, after you did that Suicide Force thing, don't even talk to me, bro. I can't even be seen with my brand
I
next to
want to see
yours.
like somebody like Super Hot Fire come back. You know what I'm saying? Come in there. I
That's not
broke
gonna
up with
happen
my
because
girl.
these kids don't
Here's
know who
her
Super Hot
number.
Fire is.
Psych.
You're right.
That's
Exactly.
the
Wait.
wrong number.
More
Nigga,
importantly,
you
though,
consider it to be hilarious, but these new kids don't know who the fuck this nigga is.
You know who Super
Exactly.
Hot Fire is, Tatiana?
Yes, I do.
See, and she young, so you wrong.
No. She agreed with me that these kids don't know who this is.
That's
She's an
not what she
exception,
said.
not the rule.
Okay, bro. Everybody knows who Super Hot Fire is, bro. They was just kids
I don't
watching.
know who's Super Hot Fire.
Yes, you do,
You
bro. You just
you
don't
probably
know him.
seen the video. I know
Yeah,
every
you
single
definitely seen
person
That
the
who's
nigga
in
who
the
video.
was
video.
freestyling and he would just be with the hoodie on and the glasses and he'll say something. I
Yes.
ate a steak. I finished my plate. Y'all like jelly. I'm just great. And everybody
That
go,
was
oh.
those were some good shits
hey,
back in the day.
nah, we
Oh
need
wait,
to
you talking about
acknowledge.
them joints where everybody just be screaming for no reason and be running around and
Yeah,
shit
super
outside?
hot
Yeah,
fire.
the
That
dumb
was his
nigga
Yeah.
shit.
name.
We
Oh,
That shit
gotta
was
okay.
hilarious.
we gotta acknowledge our first social media star, the dude that did the Unforgivable videos on YouTube.
Hey man, if
Remember
we're
him?
gonna do that, then we gotta acknowledge the guy who did. Come on, son.
Oh yeah, you mean Ed Lover?
Yeah.
What about the guy that said something came in the mail today? These nuts.
Oh,
These nuts is another
Why
viral
you
classic
always
from back in the day.
lying? That
Oh, that
nigga.
guy, yeah.
The nigga on the
That's
skates. Y'all remember the nigga on the skates with the underwear? The
oh
Superman underwear?
yeah.
Oh yeah. Like I'm just
nigga be
rolling
Nigga.
running
through.
by your nigga be rolling by on your girl in the
That
He
shit
skates,
was
nigga.
hilarious. with
Africans,
the
man,
Superman underwear.
Africans.
I mean, yeah, they definitely do it different. I mean, of course, we got Michael Blackston and all those others, but
Oh, he
definitely the
definitely
viral
Honestly, I'm
stars
getting
he's
that
tired
definitely
of
funny.
his. I'm getting tired of his
Yeah,
crazy.
Michael Blackson's starting to
he's
get on my nerves.
he's not that
Wow.
funny to me.
No, I mean, but he just showing thoughts, and he's just like very enabling these
I mean, can
OnlyFans
we
hoes,
be
man.
honest here? He does not have that great a catalog. So
Exactly.
outside
Yeah.
of,
You guys leave Michael Blackson alone.
okay,
Do
He
terrible,
has
y'all
funny
remember
terrible
moments.
accent
Ice JJ
aside.
Fish?
Of course, Hi
Who?
JJ Fish.
Oh
Ice
yeah, I
JJ
remember.
Fish was a hit maker, man. I wanted to be like him.
He
Yeah,
Hey,
he
still
was
do
a hit
make
maker.
his. I like
I
his
just
music.
I want to know, was he
No, his
autistic
music
or
is
something
terrible.
though? Does he have
Yeah, are
Asperger's or
you?
something?
You're misremembering history. His music is trash. we all pretended we all pretended
Hey, he
it
make it.
wasn't
Hey,
because
the
it was one
music,
of those things.
the music that he's making now. Oh, he was making is the music that Lil Uzi's getting rich on with auto tune and beats.
but he
Exactly.
was
But he did it
bad.
first, and that's the problem.
Yeah, he didn't have the
He
Don't
was
do
budget.
bad
don't do
on
anything
purpose
first.
though.
Was
I know,
he?
but the difference is Lil Uzi is
Nope,
bad, but
nope.
he's getting money being bad.
Remember
Exactly.
IJJ
Okay,
Fish
so
got popular.
remember
let's
y'all
go back.
remember 50 Tyson?
Was he really bad on purpose though?
Yeah,
No,
50
he
I believe
Tyson.
he
wasn't.
was
He's
bad on
serious.
purpose.
I
Shambling
This
just
man
legend.
is
Bro, I
serious. This
thought that
man is
dude was
dead ass
autistic.
serious.
I wanted to know, is he mentally disabled? Like that's all
No,
I
no,
wanted to
yeah,
know.
he's actually autistic.
We
That's why I
talking
was
about the same
wondering.
guy, right? The JJ Fish.
Yes, the
No,
light
no, no, no,
skinned.
not JJ Fish.
Well, no,
Yeah.
We move forward. We move forward from that.
Wait,
We
we
talking
are
No,
about
talking
no,
about
you
him.
move
Yeah,
forward.
we
no,
You
talking.
we
move
I'm
talk
asking
we're
forward.
talking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
50
yeah.
Tyson.
We
about
ain't talking
JJ
about 50
Fish.
Tyson no more. Are we talking about JJ Fish?
I was
So we
wondering,
went
was he
to
retarded?
we were from 50 Tyson back. Okay, got it.
Yeah, I want to know, was JJ Fish retarded, man? I'm sorry. Like I don't.
Or
No, 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 no.
autistic?
JJ Fish isn't retarded.
You
Nor
sure?
does he have any special
Yeah.
mental handicaps.
Yeah, no
But
special
but
needs.
but 50 Tyson really was mentally handicapped.
That's
Yeah,
Although,
yeah.
different.
RIP, because I forgot that he died.
He died.
He
Yeah.
died?
Yeah, 50 Tyson died a while back.
You lying.
That's what happened to him.
How'd he die?
Y'all remember 22 Savage?
Nah, I'm fucking with you. He's actually still alive.
I'm about to say we would have got some kind of RIP for 50 Tyson.
I don't think we
Yeah.
would have got a RIP for 50 Tyson.
They
I
would
think
have
we would have gotten
somebody.
something.
We would have found out at least
I
months
mean, none of
after.
you niggas even follow his YouTube channel. His only
I
claim to
don't follow
fame.
most people YouTube channels, but I know who they are
Yeah.
though.
Exactly.
That's absolutely trash, and you know it.
Y'all remember 22 Savage?
Yeah, he got
Yeah,
approached by
22 Savage. Damn.
what's his name? Tory Lanez used his security to intimidate him, and he stopped. He shut up after a while because he jumped in on that battle shit that Tory was initiating with everybody, and he roasted him. And then that nigga Tory saw him in the club and pulled up on him with all his fucking people.
Yeah,
With all his
Tory.
people.
Tory
Yeah,
I mean,
Lanez.
that's the difference. That's how Tory Lanez always runs.
yeah, that's why
Runs up on
I ain't
niggas
gonna
with his
lie.
people.
Tory Lanez is at the top of my list of celebrities I would love to fight. Ever since he bucked up on Travis Scott, like Travis Scott is too high to fight anybody. This nigga only bucks at people that don't want to fight.
Correct.
Travis Scott remind me of Spider.
Basically, he
I can
is.
see why
He's
you
the
say
Yeah,
same
that.
person. He's
yeah,
Spider,
Same
but if
person.
he was able to make money when he's not high.
And talented.
No,
man.
no, Spider's talented. Spider just
No, like
hasn't done
physically
anything with it.
talented.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I actually had that argument, or I had that discussion about Tory Lanez a while ago, and that's why I feel like I should be accredited for the Tory Lanez hate train and deport him because I started this years ago. He is one of them people that ain't got the it factor to be a star, but he will not get the fuck away from the camera.
No,
Like he
I
does
think
not
his
have it.
music, but not the face. Like he don't have
Yeah, that's
that.
what I'm saying. He's not it.
He
You
not a
don't have
whole
it.
package. But with
No.
rappers, you don't have to be the whole package
But he's not
sometimes.
trying to be a rapper. He's trying to be a fucking R&B heartthrob. Like, dude,
Bro, I remember the first time I heard from him. What was his first song that got real big?
say it.
Oh yeah, and then the second song was "I Bring 'Em In" by the boatloads. I'm like, who
Yeah.
the fuck is this
He
guy?
steals he steals other people's style. He steals from Travis Scott's fucking rap voice. He steals Trey
I mean,
Songz
let's be
fucking ad
honest.
libs.
Travis Scott steals from a lot of people too.
Yeah,
So
but Travis
theft
Scott
from
has
Travis
talent.
Scott's not really theft.
We're gonna go, all right, we're gonna base it off of
That's
success.
community property.
Let's base it off of success then. Travis
If
Scott
we're
is
basing
actually
off of success, then Eminem's going to win all the categories. So we may as well not even
you
discuss
will
it.
not bring the white man in this discussion.
You leave me
No,
alone.
no, I'm just saying if your metric for Travis Scott is theft, then you're literally trying to say that Lucifer is worse than Satan when they're the same
Well,
goddamn
I'm
person.
bringing it. All right, I'm gonna narrow it down to this era of music,
Okay.
and
Okay.
that's
All
where
right. I'll give you that.
because yeah,
When it
we
comes to
can't.
success in this era of music, yes, Travis Scott is definitely more famous.
This
But
this
you
is the
can't
most
argue
famous.
I think
theft.
he's more white famous.
Who? Yeah, he is. That's why.
Travis
That's what I
Scott.
mean
Yeah,
by
yeah.
that.
Well,
Like,
that's literally all you need to be in hip hop now is white
yeah,
Yeah,
famous.
black
Tory
people like
Lanez
him,
is
but they don't love him.
Black people will follow
Yeah.
whatever the trend is, and they'll be
That's
off
not
in their
true.
own little world
That's
like
not true.
special kids. No, we will set trends, but when it comes to making money, because
yeah.
now we're
Yeah.
going back to what his argument is. When it comes to making money, you don't follow black kids. You follow what the white kids want, because those are the people who are going to get shit taken care of.
Yeah, Middle America.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
Look
why
at
Travis
Tekashi.
Scott did that Fortnite concert.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's why
they
Travis
said he
Scott
hey,
got
did
that shit was
that.
dragged.
hard, bro. I was there.
They said,
I
That's
was
why
there too.
Travis Scott did that. That's why
yeah,
Travis Scott did the whole McDonald's things. Travis Scott is like, follow the white kids and you'll get the money. And so far it's paid off in spades.
but he's
So
also smart about using his Kardashian Trump card because that's why Nicki
Mm.
was shading his ass. Like she got mad at his baby for boosting up his sales. Like, bitch,
first and foremost, Nikki got mad because Nikki gets mad about everything.
yeah, but
Yeah, but
I agree.
can
I
we
agree with
admit
that.
that she fell off yet?
She
I mean,
fell
no,
off,
we've all said that she fell
man.
off. And that's
Okay.
partly why her whole thing with her husband, like, oh, I cropped him out of a picture. No, you cropped him out of a picture to be relevant because no one was talking about your stank ass. And then you
No, no,
cropped
no, no,
your
no.
husband out.
I shared the picture not because of that, but what if your wife did that? That's why I shared it. If
She
your wife cropped you out of the picture, how would you feel?
Oh yeah.
hold on. Are we pedophiles?
Oh.
You gotta
No,
add
no,
that.
no, no, no. We're not pedophiles. I'm just
All
saying
right,
I was
this.
just
because I
about to
mean
say.
I
that's
see
why
what
Ray hasn't
celebrities
said
do.
anything. Because if you're
Because
a
I got another
pedophile,
question.
you
I
really
got another
can't say
question.
anything.
Right.
I see what celebrities do when I bring it to real life. To like, if my bitch did that, I'd be like, yo, I'm divorcing you, or I'm taking you off
The
every social
reason,
media
He
that's
can't. He
on earth.
can't divorce her. She owns the
yeah,
money purse. Because remember,
and
he has no leverage.
Well,
He's a
only reason
pedophile and he's broke compared to her.
she fell off is because she never grew. She never grew the fuck up. She's damn near 40 talking about the same shit she was talking about when she was 20.
I don't think that's what it
And
is.
I think it is.
Remember, she took like a 7 year break when she wasn't making music. Remember that she
Well,
I
it's
lost
not
her
mean,
even the
relevancy.
7 year break
but
that messed her up. She was still doing features. She was still keeping her
yeah,
name in. She
she
was
was
still growing
visible.
her fan base.
But she wasn't making albums.
But her fan
She
base
wasn't
was
growing
getting
her.
more and more
In
rabid.
that
And
seven
that's all
years,
you need.
we got like what's that chick name? The
Pink
lesbian
1.5.
chick, the
Oh,
Ma
Young
girl.
M.A. Young
Cardi
M.A.
B.
Yeah.
I'm saying all these female rappers
The mall girl.
rose above her
I
and get
mean,
money.
hey, he wasn't wrong. It's Ma. It's
But
Ma. I
I'm
mean,
saying the
That is the
competition
way he
got
said it. The
legs.
mall girl.
She allowed the competition to get legs. To me, that's what happened.
but
And
no, that's
female
not the
rap
only
is more
reason.
relevant than ever been in history.
That's not the only reason though. She refuses to build bridges either. Like the only
Oh
female
yeah, that too.
she worked with was fucking Beyonce and what Ariana
Rihanna.
Grande.
Did she mess with
She worked with
Rihanna too,
Rihanna.
right?
Did she? No, I ain't know. I don't
Yeah.
remember that.
well,
Didn't
she
her?
tried late in the
No,
game.
her Rihanna did a song. What was the song? What the hell was
But
that damn song?
those aren't competitors though. So
Yeah,
you got
those
to
aren't
think
direct
about
competitors. She
No.
never,
Yeah.
she never tried anything
Oh, oh,
the
until
okay.
only
she
one
saw
she embraced
Megan.
was Megan, right? No, that's
Yeah,
the only
Right.
one.
she only embraced Megan because she knew that this is the last attempt that she was going to be able to have to stay relevant. So embracing Megan was a smart move, business wise. Has nothing to do
Right.
about her actually vibing with Megan because she didn't do anything really for Megan. She was just seen in the studio with Megan. They made a collaboration of a song
It's
that
this.
was nothing.
It's the
No,
same
that
thing
song
she
was
tried to
hard.
do. It's the same thing she tried to do with 6ix9ine, man. She's
Well, no, the
acting.
6ix9ine thing was different because I think to a certain extent she liked the fact that attaching her name to his gave him credence, and she's able to have a lot more leverage on 6ix9ine than any actual rapper
I
who's able
think
to
she
make
did
their
it for
own.
a check.
You
I
think
mean,
what?
well, yeah, but the check thing is how anyone does it because all these rappers will talk a whole lot of shit, but if you offer them a $75,000 feature, they asses are gonna be on it, regardless of who
uh,
you are.
I wouldn't rap with it. Wouldn't do
I
nothing
mean,
for me.
yes, you wouldn't rap for 6ix9ine for less than 6 million.
59 million.
Again, you have a number. That's what I'm saying. With hip hop, the industry is so incestuous that people will sign up and say that they hate so and so and they hate so and so, but once the checks start becoming big enough, you
That
literally can't ignore
that
it.
depends, bro. Down south is different. Up north, they used to not do that shit. No, regardless, and that's why the
What?
South rose and the North kind of stayed
But that
stagnant.
was the detriment to the New York sound. They never
Yeah,
collabed. They always
they
fucking
never
was at
collab
arms
at
with
all.
people. But the South, they talk about it today.
Yeah,
Y'all are the best at collaborating. Like look at even the producers collab.
yep.
Like it's just it. There's a they say there's something about the Southern unity that don't exist in Northern states, and I agree. Like y'all
Their
actually,
last chance for a good rapper, I would say, would have been Pop Smoke, because that's it.
Yeah, Pop Smoke was the last one who could have
Pop
hey,
Smoke
first
stood
unified
off,
in there
first
for
off,
himself.
let's
all the
not
kingdoms
call
there.
let's just not let's not call him a good rapper. He was
Look. We mean good as in marketing, as
Marketing,
Alright,
in
yeah.
not
branding, as
talented.
in
Viable.
Because
Viable.
we
rest
are
in peace,
viable. We're
rest
not
in peace.
Okay.
at
Because
this
that
point.
nigga's
We're
trash.
past the era of needing for people to be
I wouldn't
great.
call him trash. He
He
average.
wasn't trash. It was
He
just he was
average.
like he was a new
His
he was 50 Cent.
No,
That's
he
it.
was below
no,
average with a good
no, he was average.
presence.
He was
All
average.
of his
He had
beats were
swag.
the exact same. I
Exactly.
think that he was
Hmm.
trash.
Hey,
I think
hey.
he's a below average rapper with a great presence.
No, he's
Yeah.
above average. He's average. He's
He was
average. He's
I don't
not
think
he
below
was
he's
just a
average.
average.
trend. He was a trend,
I
man.
think
That's
average
all.
is the baby, and
No,
below
the
average is
baby's
Pop
above
Smoke.
average.
Speaking of
The baby's
average,
above
So
average.
speaking of
Lil Baby's
average,
above average. The Baby is not average. He's trash.
Look who came in.
Exactly. The Baby and Pop Smoke, all of their songs sound the same.
No,
Trash.
Correct.
no.
Correct. I agree with you on that. 100%, Tatiana.
I've yet
You
listened
said
to a whole
trash.
Lil Baby song. Like
You
You don't even
I
need to
tripping.
listen to
can't.
a whole little baby song.
You
Like,
tripping.
nigga,
His
just listen
it's
to
his
Hey,
voice.
listen
It's
to
his
We
voice.
Paid, and that's literally his
Nah, you
entire
tripping.
discography
Yeah. We
condensed
pay niggas
down.
get money and butters. I'm feeling like nigga be man. He crunk,
But Lil
man, as we
Baby
used to
hard,
say.
bro.
He
Lil
crunk,
Baby
as they
Exactly.
hard.
say,
People.
or
That's the
he's
only thing that
turned
people
up.
say about Lil Baby. Lil Baby hard
It's
though.
hard. That
Lil
shit
Baby
hard. Like
hard.
that's
No, I
hard.
can
Like
tell you several songs he had that was good though. You
I
can't
don't
even
knock
listen.
his lyrical talent. I'm just saying, like, I mean, it's not
I mean, the
appeasing to
bigger
like.
picture is better than people give it credit for.
I like
No,
Gunna over all of them though, but Gunna ain't
I
nothing
mean,
but an
no, Gunner
artist.
has
I like Gunna
a
over him.
specific type of sound. If you're
he ain't put
yearning for
nothing
that
out
type
lately
of
though,
sound,
has he?
I mean,
what are
he
No,
y'all
had
listening
something. He
for
had some
though?
beginning of the year. He had one.
What are y'all listening for? Because that's what matters. Like Little Baby All In song is hard. That song is dope, consistent,
All right,
dope. Something to
I would
prove,
say
dope.
Sonics. Like for like my own what you call it, my own recreational listening. Like it has to be overall like appeasing sound
Then
wise.
listen to Little Baby All In. Listen to Little Baby All In. Sonically, it's
I know
But it
beautiful.
all
still
in.
Not
has his
only that,
voice. It still
lyrically,
has
it's
his.
beautiful.
You don't
It
Well,
like
still has
Lil
his
thank you,
Baby
voice.
Black
voice?
Libertarian. We will definitely keep that in. Just had to throw your name in there. Otherwise, people are gonna be like, "Who is this nigga talking?" And
Because
unless they've been a long term fan, they're not gonna understand. This is our arch nemesis slash frenemy slash that guy that we always talk about, the Black Libertarian, always coming in
AKA
here.
Rail from the Taboo Truth podcast.
Correct. Don't ever
well,
let people confuse it. But continue.
how about like I used to have troubles listening to Bootsy, but I can listen to Bootsy
I don't like Lil
Ugh.
Boosie.
Ugh.
like I
I
can't.
don't like.
It's like I can listen to like 3 songs by Bootsy. 3.
I consider Boosie to be like the Southern Tupac. Like he has some lyrics that I'd be like, I see what they're doing, but I can't listen
Yeah,
to that voice. Like I
yeah,
just.
yeah. That voice. My uncle was
That
drunk one
voice,
time
yeah.
and thought that he was Trina. On
I mean, the voice ain't that far off. So
it
your
ain't.
uncle
It
wasn't
ain't.
wrong.
I
And that's the
laugh,
problem.
I
No, but
laugh
if
because my
you
uncle was
listen to
like
him, he
50.
says some real plain speak rap shit. Like he's
Oh,
not
like all of
a
them.
bad rapper. Like I can honestly say he's
I
above
will agree with you
average to
there.
average.
He's
But his
above average to
voice
average.
is zero. I
Yeah.
cannot listen to
His
him.
voice takes all the smoke out of it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how Juicy J be having some lyrics, but the
No,
Oh
yeah.
problem is I can't get past the
Ooh,
fact that you still talk like you're a DJ.
Juicy
Plies,
J is average
Plies.
fuck.
Well, you know what? Music is different now.
He
Like
entertaining though.
No,
TikTok.
Juicy J's entertaining. Like I listened to his album early today, and I'm like, there's a couple things here and there that make you think. But
Is
He's a
it
I
is
never
producer,
it
get
is
right?
it
I
past the
Three
mean,
fact.
Six Mafia or is it Juicy J?
No, it's just Juicy J,
No, I'm
and he
saying
had a
is it
whole lot of
the
features on it.
sound? The sound
The
is it more
Oh
Three
no,
Six
the
Mafia
sound
or more
is
Juicy
the
J?
new Juicy J sound, not
Okay,
the old 3 6 Mafia sound.
that's
And
trippy.
he
The
didn't
trippy
even
sound.
try to. Yeah, he didn't
trippy.
try. Yeah, it's a trippy sound, and it's like the trippy sound really worked with your first real big solo debut because people weren't used to hearing you. But now, like we've heard you on like a billion features since then, and it's starting to all blend together.
He's openly admitted, like when he did. I mean, it's been years ago when he did that Breakfast Club interview. Like he ain't growing up. That dude's like 50 something, still like wild and smoking, drinking every day. Like he is in his 20s
I
still,
mean,
he
that's
dies.
literally Memphis in a nutshell. It's niggas
Yeah.
never growing up.
I give you that. I
Memphis,
got homies
different
out
place.
there.
You
I
Hell
can't
mean, yeah,
fuck
yeah.
with
it's
ratchet
a different
bitches.
place.
Juicy
Like you
J
don't
can.
exactly. You can't fuck with ratchet bitches, but Juicy J
Juicy
can.
J can
Ratchet
like
bitches, Juicy J. Yeah. I love
Can't,
Juicy
can't, can't,
J,
can't, can't.
he's fun to have around when the party lit as hell. But you know when like it's dead or dying down, it's like yo nigga, you can go home now.
Exactly. Like he's the person who try to get the party hype back up. It's like Juicy J. It is 5 a.m. dog.
Right.
People are trying to leave or smash, and this is not leave or smash music.
I like
He
Hmm.
I like him because back to what
Well, it's not that he's bad, Ari. Sorry, it's not that he's
uh,
bad. It's just I think he's
yeah.
overplayed his hand.
the
I ain't
album
saying
that he
that.
had that come out earlier this year, Armstead was one of, and I don't think he
Wanna.
had
Okay,
any
okay.
big hits off that.
Gunna?
Well,
Yeah,
no, he did have
Gunna.
two hits that came off that one.
I don't remember.
I can't remember what the names of them are because I mean at this point in time,
Because
Cooler
the
than a
hot.
bitch.
Hot and all that, did that come off of that? Was that on one?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I
Yeah,
remember
see, like
Dollars on My Head and Cooler than a bitch.
the way he came out,
I think it was Dollars on My Head was one.
Oh,
I think
Street
that's
Sweeper
why.
with Freezer, Feature, yeah.
Yeah, Street
Street
Sweeper with Future. That was
Mm,
another one. But it's just like
Future.
this whole
Future is
year
the
for
most
music.
average rapper ever to be big.
Yeah, Future is
yeah.
the biggest average rapper of all time, and I'm okay with that because that nigga got
Yeah.
7 baby mamas. He got kids.
Look, Future made
Yeah.
March Madness. We don't need to question him anymore. All right, we need to
Yeah,
start
man.
respecting that.
We don't
Yeah.
need to question him ever on
I
that.
I agree.
love
I
March Madness,
I
man.
listened to
Right,
March
man.
Madness just this week, and I was like,
Overrated.
nigga, Future, you are a terrible person,
You
but
saying
nigga,
March
you can
Madness is
continue to be.
overrated?
No.
Overrated.
No.
Come
No,
on.
No.
Come
no.
But
on.
lyrically,
That
lyrically,
song.
I understand. It's like he tried to be woke but still be a nigga at the same time.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, it was a two, but that's why we love it because it'd be like you be listening to March Madness, be like, look at me, man, I'm doing better for myself, but really, you just a
Right.
nigga on the inside.
Like,
You talking
I
about
mean,
just the song March
just
Madness
that
or the
song.
The
album
Just the
song, the
song.
56
song.
The
Nights?
song.
Yeah,
I
just a
love
song.
the beat, everything.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's for him.
What
That's
the
his.
fuck that mean?
That's
That
his.
song, yeah, right. That
Okay,
song makes you
Armstead.
stop doing
Okay,
whatever you're
Armstead.
doing. When that intro comes in, you just stop doing what you're doing and you start listening. Like it
Correct.
it it
But
it's
it's on the dash, bro.
it's the perfect like
At
I'll call it the
$300
perfect
on the
Southern
dash.
song. It is the perfect Southern song.
It is. It
Yeah,
is.
it's
I mean,
overrated.
it come in, and you just
Oh,
go. But you know what?
because
That's
I know
okay.
you. Hold on, this Logic fan is here. So give me your best Logic song.
I'm a Logic
Under
fan
under
also.
pressure.
Um,
Under pressure.
All
Under
of Under
Pressure,
Pressure
first
is an
album.
excellent album.
Literally all of Under Pressure.
You
Yeah,
said
I
the
for
would
sure.
even
first.
be willing to do his last one.
Yeah,
I
his
You
would
said
last
rather
album was
listen
actually
to
pretty
March
decent.
Madness over that song.
no,
Yeah,
no.
we
He
know
had
you
he had
You
the
would.
can't
best
count.
song.
That's two different tiers. Those are two different
I
tiers, though.
agree, but what I'm telling you is what I want to be entertained by. That's what
Cause,
I'm saying.
cause you like
Yeah, then
ratchet
what he's
shit.
saying is that he's embracing that he's nigga Reed now.
Yeah,
No
yo,
No,
I
longer is
mean,
there
I'm
an R.
embracing.
It's
What
an
I'm
N
Ew,
now.
saying is,
why?
what I'm
It's
actually
not
saying
under
is,
pressure, bro.
like, I don't listen to them for the same purposes.
Buried
Like,
Alive is good.
that's like
Metropolis,
Eminem and Logic, the good rappers. I listen to them for
Nikki.
lyrics and creativity.
Nick. Yeah.
I'm not listening to Future for no
That-
lyrics and creativity.
that-
No, no, no,
Fucking
no, no, no,
Future.
no, bro.
Look,
I think you undermining Logic. Cocaine was one of the best songs that was hype.
No,
Cocaine.
I'm
I
not.
love that
What I'm
song.
saying is he's great, but I'm saying Logic. As far as being entertaining, I would
That's
take
an
Future over
entertaining
him.
song. That's an
Like,
entertaining song.
he's too busy trying to play the fucking race card too much to where it got really annoying. Like when he
sometimes.
first came out, it was cool, but then it's like, nigga, is that the only message you have? I'm
And then
black,
he's
but people
trying to
don't see me as
expose J.
black.
Cole. So like, J. Cole got a white mom. I'm like, bro,
Nigga,
why
we
did you?
know that.
Exactly. Like, nigga, this is not. Have you looked at the color of the skin of this man? This ain't new shit.
Right. Like J.
And
Cole
even
ain't
if it
black than
wasn't,
you.
even if he had
I,
a black
I
mom, being light skinned is not a crime.
I feel like he feels like he doesn't get the respect because he looks white. But I say it's
Because he
more
doesn't
your
have that
song.
credibility though. Like you're a backpack rapper to the fullest extent of a backpack rapper. Nigga,
You're the
you
greatest aspiration of a
right.
backpack rapper.
Like we
Yeah.
don't see you like Lupe is even a street nigga. You're not a street nigga. J.
That's the
Cole is
difference.
a
Is Lupe is backpack plus street. You just
yeah.
backpack.
Like you don't have any
That's
Mm.
grit to
like
you.
Jordan Lucas. They're all in the same kind of.
Joiner.
Well, no, but
No,
Jordan
Jordan.
Lucas is
Yeah.
more of like the street rapper who has a few backpack fans.
Jordan
Whereas
Lucas,
Lupe
he
is
like he
firmly 50-50, and Logic is firmly 100 backpack.
Jordan Lucas like he slept on a park bench before. Like that's
Yeah,
what his
yeah.
street cred came
Jordan
from.
Lucas looked like the type of nigga who he was like basically the person that gosh, what is that guy who made Exhibit C?
Uh, J Electronica.
Yeah, he's basically like Jay Electronica or MF Doom. He's in that
Yeah,
category. Like he's a
yeah.
nigga who is super smart, who has money now, but you can tell this nigga slept on a park bench before, and that experience forever changed his outlook on shit. Because this nigga ain't trying to
Mm.
take no more loss ever.
Yeah, he
He
made
made
music
a
Okay,
about it.
song called
y'all
Broke.
just said it. Y'all just said something about like that guy MF Doom. Him and Logic to me are in that same realm where I'd be like, yo, what you're saying is awesome. Your beat, everything, your cadence. But if I'm trying to get drunk and party, I'm not gonna listen to any of y'all.
You tripping.
That's
Well,
understandable though. That's not
I
Yeah,
music
feel
that's
made
like
for you
I
to
feel
fuck
understandable.
like
to.
MF Doom is like going to the art museum for hip hop. Like it's
Correct.
again different categories of shit. Logic is the book reader. J. Cole is the street philosophist.
Yeah, that
Kendrick
nigga on the
Kendrick is the
corner.
nigga that we seen on the block. Like yeah, like everybody has a lane. That's the
To
difference
me,
with
he's
them.
like a lighter
And
version of Nas,
who
Bro,
J.
y'all
Cole.
tripping. Y'all
But
old.
Logic?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
all
no,
right.
no, no, no,
No,
no,
no, no.
no.
I
J.
like where
Cole.
you're going with it. Black libertarian, since you want to talk some shit, go ahead. What do you think?
Y'all old.
What?
We're
Y'all
older. What
old.
makes
Okay,
that different?
all right. And is being old a crime, nigga?
No,
Is this
no,
the
it's not a
Giver?
crime. It's not a crime, but I mean, your viewing perspective on things, like just on how people party now and everything, how they do kickbacks. It's like it's totally different. Like I don't like the whole perspective y'all coming from is a very old perspective.
No,
Like
you're old because these niggas
That's
will
not
turn on
true.
either one of them. They'll be listening to Uzi Vert and shit.
I
If you want to be
That's true.
real.
But
bro,
Armstead,
I party harder than you my whole
I
life.
don't have a problem with Uzi Vert either. All I'm saying, people listen to certain genres of music for particular reasons. For entertainment causes, of course, I would listen to a motherfucker that probably don't make no goddamn sense, but shit is entertaining for some reason. You know, you
I'll
can't get
yeah,
mad at
yeah,
him for
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. We paid.
I'll
Oh, I
defend
just
that.
want to
Hey,
make a
hold on.
point.
I'll go ahead.
Libertarians party harder than all of y'all combined. I have no idea. So you
I
can't
mean,
even
yeah, because
say
y'all burn
I'm hard.
kids.
What?
Oh my yard, nigga.
I'm sorry.
Oh
I
Want libertarians to be
stopped listening.
villains.
I stopped listening to that once I heard harder than all of y'all. Like I doubt
my
that. But
What the fuck?
but yeah,
Even
like
that one nigga out in
the
Texas.
age of these careers are so crazy.
Yeah, he
Like
been
Yeah,
there
y'all ain't
longer
heard
than
Future's
about
that,
like,
right?
oh, yeah,
mainstream,
Future's like,
mainstream.
oh, GGGG.
Yeah,
Y'all
like
ain't
I know
fucking
he
with
been
Pop
around
Hunter.
for a minute. Who?
Pop Hunter.
I know who that is.
No idea who that is.
You old.
I mean, no. I've heard of Pop Hunter, but I don't listen to any of his shit.
Y'all
And what they
old.
need
That's
to
what
be
I'm
doing
telling
is
you.
fucking with my nigga Gravy. I don't care what y'all niggas say. Young
He going back to
Gravy.
gravy.
You talk about
This
Young
nigga,
Gravy?
yeah, this
Yeah.
nigga always
Yeah,
love Young Gravy.
he
This
loved
nigga
Gravy.
always
Oh,
bringing this shit up. I mean, I
Gravy make
love
a
Gravy
splash like
too.
Pippin.
Exactly.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have
Exactly.
to. I heard one song about Gravy. I'm gonna have to really check him out.
Nigga,
Mrs.
one bitch,
Butterworth,
two
Check
bitch,
out
red
Splash
bitch,
Mountain.
blue
Splash
bitch.
Mountain is my favorite song.
Last Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving Eve.
bruh. Check out Mrs. Butterworth, bruh.
Oh, Mrs.
Look,
Butterworth's
how do y'all
another classic.
how do y'all feel about
Bro.
like
Drip on my dresser.
Vince
Drip on my
Staples and
dresser.
Corday?
I
That
love
Corday
nigga
Vince
is
went to
alright.
Staples
Tesla, but he
and
still
Corday.
got gas money.
Corday is alright.
Staples
I
is the
like
West.
Look,
Staples is the West Coast OG.
What happened to Vince
Corday
Staples?
is the nigga who's on the come up like Kendrick.
I'm glad
yeah,
he left YBN because he did not need to
yeah.
be with him.
I
He's
hate the
too
fact that he left YBN,
tired.
but
Why?
how YBN Namir handled that situation made him look like a bitch. So
You know that
probably
nigga got
better
a
off.
song out that people like. What's that nigga name? Lucci. That wit. She like it wit. Like Lucci, somebody I feel like he gonna always be around, but never around. You know what I mean? He never gonna be as
Correct.
big as he
Yeah.
was.
He
That
Yeah.
background
wet
music.
song.
He's
It's
never gonna
okay.
be as big as he wants to be.
What's that nigga from Duct Tape down here? He was never gonna be as big, but he big enough. That's like that nigga Money Man. By the way, the
I
young
mean,
niggas like
yeah,
Money Man
Money
too.
Man
Money
versus
Man,
Money Man Perry.
they
I mean,
love
but
Money.
that's a local thing or a
I
regional
like
thing
Money Man.
because
I didn't
how
even know
big.
Money Man was who he was until down the line.
Yeah, like nigga, we went to high school with you.
Yeah, but you know, I would hear the song. I would hear certain songs, and I'd be like, "Yo, this shit is tight. I don't know who the fuck this is, but it's cool." And then I was like, "Hey,
How you go to school? Like you gone to school with like
no,
5 or 6 different
you know,
rappers.
you ever just been
Atlanta
like just
small. Atlanta
you
small.
you ain't never just been somewhere and just somebody was just playing some music and it's like, oh, this shit tight right here. I wonder who this is. I
Well,
figured
no,
out
you're
later.
right. You're right. But
I'm
what I'm
pretty
saying
sure it
is,
will play again later on down the line.
Like
And then when I finally looked on Pandora one day and I saw it, I was like, hey,
that's
this nigga look
Tyson.
familiar.
that's that
That's
That's
nigga.
Tyson.
Tyson.
This
Exactly.
Tyson. Oh
But
shit.
if we were to sit back and like look at where we came from, we got ties to look like school with Scrappy, to Crime
Yep.
Mob,
Yep.
to what's that nigga name that I'm so futuristic I don't even he got his ass, he out the industry
You
now.
got
What was
Jay
his
yeah.
name?
Futuristic.
Whatever that nigga
Jay.
name.
Yeah.
Nah, that wasn't his name. He changed it to something else. What
He
was
was
that
like
nigga
J
name?
But that's
Money,
what he
Jay
started out with.
Futuristic, all
Jay
that shit. Yeah.
Money. First name,
No,
last
not
name.
him.
No, that
Not
wasn't
him,
Jay
Oh,
bro.
Money. No, it was another dude. It wasn't him.
they had
That
another
nigga
one. Yeah, that
Leland.
was just
Young
like him.
LA.
We
Young
did
Yeah,
go to
Young
Young
LA.
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 school with
Yeah,
Young
Money
LA.
Man.
yeah, yeah.
We
Fucking
did
We
go
went
to
to
Money
school
school
with
with Young
Money
LA.
Man, didn't
He had a
we? We
he
went to
had a
school with
falling
Money
out
Man,
with
didn't
Yeah.
Ti now. Yeah.
we? I ain't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Young LA's Leland. You remember Leland? Nigga, you did songs with Leland back in the day
Yeah.
in your damn
No, I'm talking
closet
about Money
studio.
Man. I'm talking about
Oh,
Money Man.
yes, nigga, that's your nigga Tyson. That's your nigga Tyson. We used to hang out at
Correct.
Stonecrest Mall with this nigga and he
I
used to try to
remember
knock niggas
Tyson.
out. Yes.
I remember Tyson.
Yes, that's him. That same nigga. And there's some other niggas that I'm not even thinking of. I remember we went to a performance one time, that nigga all on my neck. And we watched that nigga at a performance and laughed at that nigga. And
Do
next thing we
y'all
know,
do
this
y'all
nigga on.
remember what was the one rapper Solo? Uh, he was from Chicago, but he moved down there, and he had that Bird Walk song or something. He was like beefing with Soldier Boy. Shit,
Oh
I forget.
yeah, I remember that
Yeah,
shit.
he was in
That nigga was
Chicago when.
trash.
Well, yeah, he was. I ain't gonna lie. We used to try to produce for him when before I left for the military in Chicago. He just never popped off. And
CBYA, them Whoop Rico niggas, like we could go back.
Oh
Like
God, please don't bring up CBYA.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You
please
did
don't.
songs with like Atlanta is so small that you know somebody who knows somebody and it's just connected. Like CBYA, well, that's how we met DJ Unk back in the day. Like
Yeah.
what's that
I
nigga?
met DJ Unk before CBYA.
Yeah, I'm just saying in
hey,
That's
general.
one path, is what he's saying.
since we talking about the South and music, y'all gonna kind of defend y'all boy Young Thug for that shit he said?
Hey
What do you
bro.
What do
say?
you say?
First and
He said
foremost, don't you try to say all of us, okay?
Hey
he
bro, that
said
nigga was tripping.
Said he
he
don't know
said
who
he ain't
Andre
never
3000.
listened. Yeah, he said I ain't never paid attention to him.
I mean,
Hey,
that's
that
his
nigga's
choice. He's
lying.
free
Lying
to do whatever he
ass.
want to
He's
do, bro.
lying.
How you gonna
Nigga,
tell
if you
somebody
don't
to
I'm
do
Clearly.
what he
listen,
don't
sorry.
want to do?
He
look,
was
if you
10, bro. He was 10 when them niggas was super hot. You telling me you ain't never heard Sorry Miss Jackson? I am
bro,
for
So fresh and so
real.
clean. This
you ain't
nigga
no
definitely was saying fresh and so clean. They used to
Correct,
play that
bro.
shit over the goddamn PA
International bumper
system.
pounds when I hit the ground
I
like a
feel
million
like
elephants,
that's the
silverback, you
reason
can't, you
why
can't stop.
these rappers today are so trash now because they refuse to listen to the motherfuckers that actually
That,
succeeded before them.
I said that.
Exactly. And then when they
I
don't get
said,
attention from them, that's when they get mad and start saying, I don't even know who this
Right.
is.
Like
yep.
Nah, but
Why this
them
old
dudes
nigga
ain't
trying to
that
talk to me?
good.
Young
They
Gravy
Bert,
had
weren't
a
that good,
song that he
bro.
took from Project Pat when he said blunt to my lip. I ain't never heard these young niggas say that. Young
Project
Gravy
Pat
got
can
a song.
still kill right now, man. I ain't gonna lie, he
That
still has a
I
ABC
flow
mean,
that
style.
nobody
he was
else has.
throwing shows in Atlanta till Corona.
He's still popping up on niggas' features, bodying them. When he did that Good Day with 21 Savage, he killed that whole song over Schoolboy Q and
Hey, what you
21.
gotta
I
understand is
mean,
Project
that wasn't
Pat,
hard for
a
Schoolboy
nigga
Q. That's the
who
part we
down
don't
for
talk
his
about.
town, man. If the niggas talk, he gon' like it's Project Pat. He just gonna
It's
Yeah,
his
but the
flow.
difference
Nobody
is we
he's one of
never
the people
talk
that
about it. Schoolboy Q is the weakest link of that entire clique.
he made
I
one good song to me. That
No,
Talk about
he
man,
made
top
several
level.
good
Absol
songs.
to me.
Absol is like the untapped one. Like he's like Memphis
Yeah,
No,
Bleak
Absol is
Absol and
to
complete
Isaiah
absent.
Rashad and J Rock. Those are all really
He
good
ain't got the
rappers.
They're
look.
all
They ain't got
untapped,
the
but I'm
look.
saying like
They ain't got the
we
look.
all know they're good. Like Reason's up there, depending on where you want. He's number 2 or number 3. Kendrick, of course, is the center. But it's like Schoolboy Q. Sometimes we look at him and it's like you're really cool, and that's why people like your music. It's not that your music's
Yeah.
good. It's that you're really cool and down to earth, and you just like a nigga who want to smoke weed and fuck somebody auntie. And we can't have nothing bad about that to say.
Deadass, I didn't pay attention to Schoolboy Q until Tookie Nose and Num Num Juice.
Yeah.
Num
Num Num
num.
Juice and
Yeah.
Cookie Nose were like
Actually,
two of his biggest songs.
And Studio.
Oxymoron had some that's what it was called, I think.
Well, no.
Yeah,
Oxymoron had plenty of
Collard
great
Greens.
bangers.
yeah,
It
Was
had
that
yeah,
the
really
one where
good
they
songs,
had that
but it
song
just
yeah.
with
was never
Wayne in the
given.
studio
It wasn't
trying
given
to
a
get
that
to you, baby? Was that the one that had that song on there?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oxymoron? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. That was about the
Yeah.
last time I listened to that nigga.
That was the only
Yeah.
album he has that's worth like listening to though. Like it's an actual
Well,
decent project.
I think Crash Talk is worth listening to, but I'll give you that it did not have the same
Quality.
longevity or quality to it. But the difference is, even on that album, you could tell certain parts of it. It's like, nigga, I know Kendrick wrote this part. Like it's not even
See,
close to what your cadence was,
the
like 2 songs ago, nigga. You didn't get an
the
epiphany.
I
Like
bet you
Absol will be one nigga at the
see
beginning of the song
what we
of the
don't
album.
what we don't acknowledge is when you're in these rapper crews, like the Weeknd kind of broke out from Drake, but he was already had his own little thing.
No,
But
that
if
nigga
you look at,
escaped off a slave farm.
but I'm saying, but you look at Party Next Door, he'll never be big, even though
Well,
he's
no,
just as
Party Next
talented.
Door will never be big because he's stupid and he's overly foolish.
I mean,
That's the only thing that's holding him back.
no,
Because
Party
Party
Next
Next Door
Door
has the
makes
talent.
he
He's got
makes
the
his
writing ability.
but
Look at
yeah, I'm about to
his
say
credits.
it's
he
his
makes
crew,
his money
bro.
off his credits though. But he's one
Yeah,
of those dudes that also doesn't have the it factor. He doesn't stand out as a performer or
I
that
don't even know what
artist.
he looked like.
No, he did stand out at the
That nigga's like
beginning.
a
Remember when he
six. That
first
nigga's like
came
a
out?
he looked
People
like a
were
Jamaican
saying
Future.
he does. He looks like a Jamaican Future, but he had the it factor. All these different things that happened and the whole bullshit with Kalani that just like killed his character. Like his character just took a
Wait, how
nosedive
long
to being an
he
unknown
messed with
person.
Kalani too?
Dude, he messed with Kalani, got caught having a picture with her, holding her hand when he was dating somebody. It was some Real Housewives of LA type shit. And it's like, you're a man. Get it to fucking together.
Ain't
Yeah,
that
but
Drake X bitch
everybody
or
that
Big Sean?
Kalani got involved with like don't like it. Like Kyrie, what is it? Who else was you with? YG?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was.
Like she doesn't she leaves the house or the earth scorched when she breaks
But
up
I
with a
love
nigga.
her
Yeah, she
music.
does.
It's so
She
dark
toxic as
and
shit.
deep. I love her
Her music
music.
is bland and boring though.
I
Like
like
she's
her
a
music.
Ooh.
Well, now it's
it's
like there's
I
one
bland.
mean,
song
I
I
was about
don't
to
give her
say
credit
the
for.
the latest one you can make that argument, but her earlier shit,
That's
I think
because
that's
she
a
was
bridge way too far.
I think
Yeah,
that's
because
because
that
other people
gangster
were
song made
controlling the
me listen
quality of
to her.
music. Yeah, because that
That
wasn't her song. That was a studio song. They had the
I
beat, they
mean,
had the lyrics, and they said we need you to sing it. That's how that shit works. That's who
I
she was.
mean,
And
but there's a
when
lot of
she
singers like that, so
yeah,
yeah,
Chris
it's
studio
Brown,
artists
unfair to
Beyonce,
or
to.
industry
Rihanna, all
plants.
of them. But the thing
I
is,
mean, yeah, true,
they know
true.
when to give the creative control to the people that are creative. When she got creative control, her shit started to sound trash because the bitch ain't get creative.
I mean, first and foremost, I mean,
Wow.
I don't know what you were expecting, but
I wasn't.
hot
Yeah,
take
I
so
aside, hot take aside, I mean, I agree with you. When she got creative control, her quality definitely did take a nosedive, and it's something where it's like I get the level of toxicity that you had at your latest product, but it was not the same as your previous projects.
all
Like
these
that was
West
a
Side,
product. Your previous things
all
were projects.
all these weak voice West Side singers need to realize they're not Janae Aiko.
That's the other problem is that Janae Aiko has set a standard that you can be as damaged and as broken and as whatever as long as you have great lyrics and great things. And it's like y'all are not her.
yeah,
Like she's literally in
neither
her
one of
own
those.
lane. She's a toxic woman where most guys are like, man, I wouldn't fuck with nobody like that. And then
She's
Janae Aiko come to you and be like, you know what, God damn it, what was I thinking?
because Janae is a
I was
female Drake.
wrong.
She's female Drake.
Yes, she's a female Drake. Well, she's a female Drake, but she's doing it better than Drake. The problem
Yeah,
with
because she
Drake
ain't.
is Drake gets
Nah,
caught up in toxic things you can't defend, like texting 15-year-olds.
Well,
Janae Aiko
because
gets
she
caught up fucking your best friend and having a train run on her by the Lakers basketball team, and all you can say is,
what are
but is
you
it my
so
turn though?
afraid of?
Exactly.
the
Is it
difference
my
between
turn?
her
My
and
turn
Drake
though?
is she grew up around black people.
I mean, that's a hot take. I love it. I love it, man. That is a hot ass take.
Look at their childhoods, man. I mean, I mean, I know they in the parallels of their similarities. Drake didn't grow up around black people.
No,
No, he didn't,
He,
and you could tell. You could
yeah,
tell that
yeah.
he's just happy to not have black friends, except for when it comes time to pay. Because
I
he's like,
mean,
look, guys, I will pay your way to go places with me, but I'm not paying for you guys
he
to have nice houses.
he
I
is what
have a legacy
all
here.
high school nerds aspire to be so powerful that everybody is afraid to speak out against you because you can actually tarnish their careers and ruin their
stop
lives.
calling out Riker like that.
First and
So Drake,
foremost,
like, didn't grow
first
up
and
around black
foremost, don't
people
talk about my
because
10-year plan, nigga.
What
I will
you
ruin
say,
you.
Drake does
Tatiana
not
say?
say the N word right to me at all. Like, I hate hearing him say
Because
it.
he had to
She
learn how
said,
to say it.
Drake
He
says
practiced in front of a
niggers.
mirror. Right.
That's the
Oh,
That's
thing.
why
Like,
he
fucking
sings it.
if Eminem were to say the N word, I'd be okay with it. But if somebody like Logic, who has black in him, said the N word, it's like it don't sit right with me at
It
all.
ain't ringing right.
Logic looks white. That's the problem.
He looks like an old white dude for real, yeah.
Yeah,
And he's
Exactly.
only
I
like
think Logic just
29.
he'll never be as famous as they think he is because he don't have a look. He look like a little nerd.
He
Like
looks like a
if
computer programmer.
if he were to hang out with that whole y'all remember that crew that Pharrell and them had? If he would have came out of that crew, he probably been a little bit more famous.
Yeah, but
Love
only people that
Pharrell.
made
His
you right.
music is
You
beautiful.
in the
100% right.
RD, yeah. But
Who was
nobody's
that
been
crew?
able to successfully capitalize on the nerd movement
Yeah,
besides
I
them.
can't. Besides
Yeah.
them, yeah.
Childish Gambino.
He's not a nerd. He's just he's a
No,
literal like
he's literally a nerd.
Definitely.
He went to
no,
He
the
is.
school of the cab arts. He went to the
I'm
cab
talking
school of
about
arts.
any RD nerd. Like he is a legitimate, just like
But
a fucking unicorn. Like he's something else.
Childish never became famous for rapping.
No, there's levels to it.
That's just the truth of it.
Childish Gambino's a geek.
He
There's
Yeah,
a
never
difference
became
yeah.
there.
famous for rapping either. Because
Correct.
we used to listen to him before everybody. I was like, wow. But then that song what was that song?
Uh,
3005.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
3005 is really
nobody
what
fucked
got
with
people
that
to
though.
go with him.
Nah, that wasn't the song, bro. It was that other one that where he
Redbone.
was singing. Redbone. That song made him famous as an artist.
I
Well, yeah,
wouldn't say
Redbone made him
that.
famous
Nah,
as an artist, but
3005 did it, bro.
3005 really brought his career to a new level. Because I was
Commercially,
I
one of
mean,
the
the
few
yeah.
people
whole
that
Commercially, it was Redbone, bro. Redbone like
no, no,
the
no, no.
whole
We're not
In
disagreeing
album.
commercially. We're
2005,
saying to get to the commercial
yeah.
point, you have to have things that get you to there. And his first album, I love Camp, especially the story at the end that was
I did
completely
too.
relatable to any nerd. But that album did good, but it mostly did good because it's like, oh, this is that famous nigga from Community and from
Yeah.
this and from that. But it was 3005 that made people be like, oh shit, so you're actually an artist. And then you're right. Redbone is where it's
Bring
like, oh, you're an artist that makes money.
what was that song in between there? That one when he went to that diner.
This is
Yeah,
America.
Pants.
I'm winning. Yeah, I'm
Yeah, that's
winning. That's
sweatpants.
Yeah.
Sweatpants.
Yeah, Sweatpants.
That's the song that made me
Sweatpants
be
is on
like,
the
this
same
nigga can
album.
rap. I
It's
know.
on
Yeah.
Because of the Internet.